Last year, a viewer of mine made a comment that said, Spins, I swear to God, if you make a I played Splatoon in 2024 video, I am gonna absolutely lose it. And I said, okay, I won't do it. So here we are, and I'm doing a I played Splatoon in 2025 video just because I'm petty. Now, some of you guys might be like, Spins, there's a problem with that. Nintendo shut down the internet server. How are you going to play Splatoon now? And my answer is Pretendo. A team made a fan server that was basically like the fan Wi-Fi server so we can play these games online. And that's amazing because I didn't actually return to it when the servers were up, and I thought it would be fun to eventually do, but I was like, I'll wait. Now, the second problem is the fact that I can't actually play this game without the gamepad being unplugged. Yeah, this is from the launch of the Wii U, and the battery already sucks. But from years past, this thing just completely stopped working. And that sucks. So hopefully it will hold out for this video, and we'll be able to have a nice fun time. Also, I'm gonna click on it here instead of you guys seeing the icon, because I don't feel like dragging out a Wiimote. That just sounds really obnoxious. Now, there are a few things here. We can't use our old account because I'm not using a hacked Wii U. So this is a fresh, brand new account. And the other thing that I do want to mention is you might also notice that I'm wearing a completely green shirt and only some of me is faded out. That's because I'm testing something new, and that is the blue screen instead of the green screen, because at this point, my hair is like the exact same color as my green screen, which this shirt is as well. So I'm like, well, I guess my green screen doesn't work now. So I just grabbed a blue blanket and threw it up, and it works surprisingly well. All things considered. So if any of you are like, man, I would use like a green screen or a blue screen or something, but there's nothing that I have to use it, just grab a blanket and try it out. Like, if you have a solid blanket that doesn't have a lot of like riffles or texture, just soft blanket, you're good. Shower curtains, just fabric. My green screen was genuinely just like fabric that I bought on Amazon, so it's doable. Oh my god, that click though. Oh my gosh, this Joy-Con, or this Joy-Con, wow. The Switch has really revolutionized me. But like, the gamepad, I don't know the last time this has been played. Okay, so right now it is 4 p.m. We can't skip this, but we have Arrow on them all, and Hammerhead Bridge. Finally, I play this game, and it's not Camp Triggerfish. Every time that I play, it's always Camp Triggerfish. There you go. There you go. I'd love to try ranked at some point. If you guys do end up liking this, let me know. But this is a brand new file. I've literally done nothing on it. And I would have joined everybody in the fresh file brigade, except the fact that I didn't have the motivation to do so. But we're online. We're online in 2025, and that's just great. It looks so weird because like Judd still looks really good, but like the squid girl looks the Inkling girl looks so strange. And it's such a weird vibe. Oh yeah, we don't have the lobby either. Wow, this brings me back. Like, I started with Splatoon 1, and I love the game to bits, but man, I just completely forgot. Also, I don't want my rank to be public, so we're not actually going to play online. No, I'm kidding. Imagine I do a YouTube video and I'm like, but actually, we're not going to do that. Yeah, so one thing that I do want to mention before... Oh! Wow, there's a lot of people playing. I was going to say, Splatoon 1 is really hard to actually get people playing. And I highly doubt, now that the servers are down, that it's going to be super easy to find a game. The problem is, though, we could still be waiting a long time because one person might not join. So, wait, are these servers actually better than Nintendo's regular servers when this game first launched? Wait, wait. Wait, actually prove me wrong. Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, so things I need to remember. The map is on the gamepad. We can't use the stick to move the camera. Wait, what's the jump button? It's X? Oh, that's awful. Jump is the X button, centering is Y. Squid is ZR, and then bomb is R. Oh dear god. Yeah, the problem with coming back after the tutorial. Oh my god. This is gonna feel so different, because we don't have, like, squid surges or anything like that. And I think this stage may have been in Splatoon 2. I don't remember. Okay, right, it's R. I got frustrated. It feels so much clunkier now. Wait, this doesn't feel right. I feel like I went through, like, not back in time, but through, like, a different multiverse. Because the other way to play it was a Pro Controller that you attached a Wiimote to. And that's wild. I never actually tried it, because I don't have a Wii Pro Controller. But, like, listen, maybe at some point. Right, and then the click part is how you do this. And we have the bubbler, which is, like, an okay sub. Or it's an okay special, but it's not that great. Oh my gosh. Listen, I expected it to be different when it came to, like, mechanics and have a hard time there. I didn't expect controlling this to feel so janky. And I think one of the things, too, is my hands were a lot smaller back in 2015. And now that I'm fully grown, it's like, that's not true anymore. Things are different. I've grown as a person. Okay, how did I miss that person? Like, I threw down a bomb. They probably just swam away. they probably just swam away. But it, like, it feels so weird and so clunky, and it's strange. Because I remember this being really comfortable when I was a kid and being like, oh yeah, this makes sense. And now, like, even, like, the buttons that I'm pressing, I'm like, I feel strange. I feel like I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to. Nintendo's like, cause you are. Cause you are doing something you're not supposed to. This is why we innovated, Spins, so that you would be more comfortable. Yes, they made Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 solely because of me, by the way. No one else. Not for the money, not for the rest of the community, just for me. How kind of them. I'm honored. Oh my god. It'll be a little bit easier when we switch weapons too. I would say, like, once we get my main weapon. But that was the end zap, and I was too afraid to try other weapon classes. So that's going to be another thing for this video. When we unlock them, at least. Is that I'll be able to try new things out. It's strange. I thought that we'd jump back into this and I'd feel nostalgic. But I don't feel nostalgic. I feel like something's wrong. We get to see a Hammerhead Bridge. I don't remember ever seeing this in Splatoon 1, because there was a time when they started adding stages, and I just never got them before I stopped playing. So I don't even know if I've seen Hammerhead Bridge from Splatoon 1. But I've heard a lot of people say, like, oh my gosh, this is a completely different map in Splatoon 3 than it is in Splatoon 1. And already, I mean, kind of. I can kind of see it, but now it's, like, actually over it instead of under. Because before it was under. See, this is the Mario Kart DS moment for me right now. Which I refer to this anomaly as the demake instead of a remake. Which technically isn't true, but for me, from my vantage point, it is. They have a lot of greats here, too. Yo, this is actually kind of a neat map. What? This is so different. Wait. Wait, I understand now. Yeah, like, it's not completely different. There's still a fair amount that they kept, but they got rid of stuff like the grates. Oh, use bubbler. I think I need to actively use that around people, though. I'm relearning the game, guys. I'm using the junior. And to be honest, I never even used the status effects in Splatoon 1. Like, if you guys go back and watch my videos from Splatoon 1, I'm sure you'll notice so much that it's just like, what are you doing? Why did you just never use any status ups? Why are you only using this one weapon? Like, of course you're doing terrible. You're not, like, experimenting or learning the game. And to be honest, it was, like, my first ever actual online game. Which is 100% why I was playing as terrible as I was. Oh dear God, what am I doing? What am I doing? No! Oh, it's so bad. Oh, I'm doing so bad. Oh, right, I can squid jump, too. Right, it's so easy. I just look down. That's the other thing I never did as a kid. I guess not a kid. I was 15. Like, I was in high school when this game came out. I wasn't really a kid. I was just dumb. Just dumb as bricks. And now look at me. I'm dumber, but that's besides the point. Okay, well, we got one splat. Apparently that's like a curling bomb. See, I don't even know the bombs in this game. It's weird. It's super weird. Ow, ow, ow. Yo, we got Gavin. Amazing. Wait, we're actively learning. We're actively learning how this game works. Are we doing a good job at it? Not really. The muscle memory is kind of coming back, though. And the cool thing is, like, on the gamepad, okay, some of it is going to be, like, blue screened out, but that just means we got the entire map. Okay, so we've gone up 2 levels. Right, I think we actually have to get to level 5 before they're like, hey, you can come into my store. You're not fresh enough to come into my store. Wait, I left and just instantly got queued up with, like, an entire lobby of people. Yo, I think this game is actually more alive than when it was first released. What? Oh my God. Right after I just said it was a lot easier to find matches than when this game first came out, I had like 3 separate lobbies that did not pan out. Had to close the game, reopen it, had 2 more that didn't work, and finally, I was able to join. At least we got the pretty blue color, though. See, that's just nice. That is honestly just a really nice color. And we could have gotten the orange, too, so I'm really glad that we did get the blue. So, when it comes to ranked, I haven't played ranked. But it'll be so much nicer because they actually... Nice. But they actually got rid of the whole, like, oh, you have to be this rank type of thing in the Pretendo servers, so it's easier to find matches. I have a feeling most people are probably playing ranked, but we're not level 10 yet, so we have to actually unlock that first before we can do that. And we can't walk off grates in this game. Interesting. Haha! I was gonna say, you've been bamboozled, and then he tried to bamboozle me with his Trizuka. Fair enough, I guess. Wait. Oh, man. This is why I love grates. Honest to God, it's great. Dare I say, is absolutely great. Also, I realized one of the reasons why I was probably having trouble with the controls was because I was busy trying to actually show the controller on camera. And I've never had to do that before. So my brain usually has the controller, like, upright. But for this, for Splatoon 1, I always had it, like, down in this, like, really awkward angle, like this. Like, kind of like tabletop flat to move it. And that is absolutely why I got super confused. Oh my god. Guys, we're absolutely destroying right now. Considering this is my second time playing this map, like, dear god. Are they about to do the funny breakaway Splatoon thing now? Okay, well, they might get close to it. Because I usually like to stay back, but I'm too excited. To me, this is exploring the rest of the map. Oh, right, I forgot the dumb thing where you could just spawn camp in this version. Oh, it's so dumb. It's actually so dumb, and they got team wiped too. Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've never been the person to do this. I've never been the person to do this. I'm so sorry. That was so toxic. I've become what I hate. I've absolutely become what I hate. Oh no. That's such a shame, honestly. I mean, anything for the win bonus though, am I right? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that the match was starting because Lily started laying between two cords and I didn't want her to get tangled in them or choked by them. Yeah, the other day, I'm not kidding you, I got up from my bed and in college, it's a half loft. So it's a little bit higher up and my one blanket is a comforter. So it'll drape down from the bed and she likes to lay on it. The problem is, though, when I got up, I saw she was stuck, and I was like, how did she get stuck? She found a hole, proceeded to stick her head into it, put her arms into it, and then was trying to get out, but the hole was way smaller than she was, so she was just completely stuck, and it took me like 15 minutes to get her out of it. It's like, oh my god. And it happened a second time. I was just like, what are you doing? Like, her paws didn't go through, but I was like, dude, this is so sad. Like, why have you done this? And she just kind of gave me a look of like, I'm cozy, but help. like Lily, why? And of course, it's like the internet cords too that she keeps doing it with. Like, could you please not? Like, there's an entire room for you to go into. But of course, you have chosen the most unoptimal spot to sit down and stare at me. Or to lay down. And she's like, no. I'm only comfortable with 2 wires between my neck. I'm just like, dude. Like, could you not? Oh, no. Hey! Bubbler powers! Yo, shoutouts to Sue Storm for helping me there. Shoutouts to me for not noticing. Though, to be fair, they also did have main power up. Because that is one thing that a lot of people would use in this game, and I did not know about. So that's probably one big reason why I absolutely would be like, man, I just keep dying in this game. Like, what's going on? It's because they had the good stuff. They had the good abilities. People already have perfect gear of it, because that's probably, like, the first thing they did in the game. And I can't say as I blame them, because it's, from what I can tell, it's a good ability. Okay. We escaped. It's weird, because they're in danger, but I feel like they have been giving me the runaround. So apparently, our team has been doing okay. Wait. That didn't hit. Okay. I call lies, but... Who am I, the Splatoon referee? Come on, get him! Okay, I got somebody. That genuinely is only like 2 hits. Like, could you imagine that on something like a 52 gal? Just like, yeah, probably just one hit and it's just, you're dead. My god, if they kept that, like, it being on the Dread Ringer would be awful. That'd be horrible. But somehow we won. I feel like there was definitely a lot of people doing a good job. I was not one of them. How did I do? I apparently put down the most ink. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah. Because I need to at least get to level 5 before they let me in and I can actually get things like new weapons. Like, that's stuff that I doubt they would be able to change, but I mean, at that point, it's like, why would you, though? Because it would kind of suck to, like, if somebody worked super hard to get everything, and then you had somebody who's like, I'm joining from Pretendo. Oh, I can just buy this thing that I need to get for level 30 and get it for free? And they're, like, a starting out player? You'd be like, I worked hard for this. Why are you a level 1 with this weapon? Okay. Yeah, this is always something that I've had a problem with Splatoon 1. Like, I don't mind entirely since I haven't played on this map in this version, like, at all. But I've always wished that they allowed you to do... Oh yeah, we got to do starting Booyah. We haven't been doing that. What's going on with me? But I wish they would have 3 in rotation. Like, 3 maps always in rotation. And it was so nice during Splatfest when they would do Shifting Station. Because you at least had a better chance of some variety. But here, it's a coin flip. And a lot of times what happens is you just keep coin flipping into the exact same map rather than what is intended where it's like, it's flipped. Oh, also we got the sad Pepto-Bismol instead of the cotton candy ice cream. Though, I guess if you look at it in another way, this could be strawberry ice cream, and then I would like this color a lot more. That's a lot more fun, looking at it as strawberry versus cotton candy ice cream. Though I don't like cotton candy ice cream. So, I mean, listen, that's what I have to tell myself to try to win this map, apparently. Is this is ice cream that you normally would not enjoy. Okay, I'm very nervous for whenever 52 Gal shows up, because if they do have main power-up, like I was saying, there's no way it's not just one shot you're dead. Like, that is absolutely going to be their kit, and I'm just straight up calling it right now. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god, I was so hoping we would get that at some point. Because it always feels so good to time your splat bombs right when they're jumping. Hey! I didn't have confidence in that either. But you know what? Apparently I should have! I should have way more confidence in myself. Because we're actually doing okay! Yo, it's not exactly a triple, but it's pretty goddamn good for, like, my 5th match coming back into this game. Nobody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the next dude for Splatoon 1 is here. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Bucket also is something that I want to try, because every match in Splatoon 1, I would always get so mad at the buckets. And my catchphrase was, put the bucket down! That and where did you come from? Those were like my 2 catchphrases back then. I know, very, very original. Exactly why I'm becoming a writer. Because of the originality from that. Bro. They were probably like, what the squid do? Oh my god. We just barely won that, too. The one match, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. It's like, oh yeah, this is by the skin of your teeth. I'm like, what? Oh my god, finally. Dear God. Listen, I literally had to stop the recording because I was trying to reset things up. I kept getting this one very specific error. I looked it up and it was like, oh, it might be your firewall. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense because it was actively letting me play the game and would just randomly give me this error for no reason, and I don't understand why. But on the bright side, we are here, and that's what matters. And yes, it has been long enough to where my brain has completely forgot what the controls are. And that's great. Funny thing though, I think this is technically not the version that's in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because this is like the slightly revamped version rather than being like the original version, which is actually just kind of great. The other thing too is that this stage has never returned in Splatoon, and so far the trend has been every first stage in a game has not returned. Which I hope that doesn't continue to be a trend, and maybe with past winning the Grand Fest, we'll actually start seeing... Yo, wait a minute. Ooh, what a play. What an absolute unit of a play. Okay, we're not doing that. I'm swimming away. I'm gonna swim away. He won't know. He didn't know! And then I almost got. But yeah, I do hope that eventually they have this stage return, because it is a pretty fun stage. Like, it's not one of my favorites, but I think it's like really nice. And not having the first stage kind of stinks, especially when the servers are down. Because now, like, there is no official way to play the stage. Granted, we are currently playing it now. That's thanks to Pretendo. And, like, shoutouts to you guys. Because, let's be honest, like, I'm not blaming them for things not working. Because my thing is, it's absolutely just how Splatoon 1 servers work. And that is, they don't. They honestly just always had issues with connection. But one thing that I have noticed is that it's been running, like, relatively smooth, all things considered. Like, other than connection, I haven't had any actual, like, lag moments. And that's just nice. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about squid jumping too. Because normally that, I would be thinking about, you know, using the actual, like, button on the controller, not, hey, let's look at the controller and press this button. Which is so strange, because that used to be, like, such second nature. And it was, like, so intuitive. Almost makes me wonder how it's going to feel when I play, like, Mario Maker 1. Because I eventually want to make a stage in that again. And who knows, maybe I'll even upload it. Granted, there will be no slopes. Having no slopes in Mario Maker 1 will definitely stinks. Like, if you put slopes in that game, honestly, I'd be happy. Like... It's such a silly thing. But, like, gamepad plus, like, innovation from Mario Maker 2 would be, like, the perfect combination. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. We're using a different weapon that I've never used in this game. We've got a new fit. We're even wearing a mint tee while having a mint ink color. Well, I guess it's more of, like, a mint green. Or like that, like the green mint leaf type of vibe to it. But you know what? I'm here for it. I keep pressing A, thinking that I'm going to jump. Okay, it definitely takes up a lot more ink than I would have expected, and that's probably because you're usually going to use something like Ink Saver Main on like a bucket. Now, the one thing about this map is the fact that if you do get the high ground, it can be a little bit tricky. Or, like, if you don't get the high ground, it can be a little bit tricky to actually take it back. Oh my gosh, and then I just constantly keep forgetting. It's a new kit, too! Let's see, I think this is the, like, Inkpedo? Whatever it is? Oh, you can just choose where to launch it in this game. Okay, that's actually great to know, because I did not realize that I could just choose. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna throw it. That's so much better. Because you can just be like, oh, my team is being flanked, and they're in a lot of trouble. Let me just, like, send out this freaking ink nuke. The amount of power that they give you in one special is insane. I can understand why they nerfed it, and then we're like, well, we'll give you 3. Like, people say that it's one of the better Splatoon 3 specials. I never got the handle of using it, to be honest. But being able to just be like, oh yeah, it's basically just nuke Tentamissile. Now that I think about it, just such a weird thing to think about. And because I didn't explore this game as much as I should have, I don't actually know if Tentamissile's in this game. But I am gonna go back. Honestly, I should have just jumped to spawn and then use this. I see you over there, so I'm just gonna launch this. And just be like, nah. Oh, but then you said nah. Well, sometimes they say nah to your nah. But I said nah to their nah to my nah. Which allowed me to get a double, and that's beautiful. Oh, I need to be careful. They have bubbles. They have big bubble. They have shield bubble. The protection spell is working. Swim up, I dare you. Come on. Just a little bit more? No. Honestly, that's fine. I'm just gonna throw this and hope for the best. They may even be in our base. Yeah, they were in our base because I was not paying attention to the map at all. I think we still won that. Yeah, Mintelvert Bubblegum. Fair enough. Yeah, because we do have the boots that give us damage buff up. And then we have a longer range on our sub-weapon. Yeah, and then defense up. So, like, overall, not bad. And another defense up. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get the super sea snails, unfortunately. But outside that, it's looking pretty good. Shoutouts to Liam coming in clutch at, like, I don't even know what the time was. I was just watching a Steven George video. But now we get to go into undertow spillway? I don't remember. Urchin Underpass. Why do I keep thinking it's Splatoon 3? Oh my god. I've played too many hours of Splatoon 3 and my brain has rotted. It's like after 1,000 hours, that's when you forget that Splatoon 1 even existed as a concept. Splatoon 2 might be in there somewhere, but I did not play it nearly as much either. I'd say Splatoon 2 was more than Splatoon 1. But Splatoon 3 was absolutely, like, no contest. Let's put this here. Let's scare somebody. Not that you guys will be able to see it, but I saw some ink going. Yeah, think about it. This special is actually kind of terrible for a video where you can't see the gamepad. Oh, I got somebody. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it worked. Why am I still alive after that? Like, just throw a slap on trying to get this guy. It's like, yeah, nah. He's still here? Oh my god. Tia has to be so salty about that, and you know what? I don't blame them. Just like, why am I killing this person? It's probably because of defense up. Yo, we take those. You know what? I'm gonna put it middle of their base. Y'all won't see it, but it will be just a tiny little smattering of ink. Okay, well, they got rid of it, so maybe I should have actually put it in a better spot. Wait, squid jump? There's a lot of people dying, so... Boop. And I did it! Guys, I remembered. I remembered to do the thing instead of not doing the thing, which could have been super bad, super severe for our team. But no, I remembered. And it is glorious. Tia, I'm sorry, but also I'm not. Like, honestly, this is great. This is great for me. That's not great for me. They don't know. Oh, it's Liam? Okay. This might genuinely be their first time playing Splatoon 1, which would be wild. Waits for servers to close down, buys a Wii U, decides this is the time to play Splatoon 1. Like, I guess that's possible that somehow this Christmas somebody was like, I want a Wii U and I want Splatoon, and like it took them until January 20th to pick up Splatoon 1 after setting up their Wii U on Pretendo and just going into it. I mean, it's probably that they're just genuinely not used to the game anymore, but I like that idea more, honestly. Oh, I almost got him. Listen, we lost. We definitely lost that, like, at the end of that, but that's fine. Because that means that Liam won their first game back. Maybe. Maybe. It's hard to say. Oh my god! The Inklings just throw up their bucket and it just hits them in the head. Oh, this is just unseen content for me. Like, that's not a joke. Alright, well, I had enough time to make a pizza, and it is currently cooling. Thankfully, I have not eaten the pizza yet. Otherwise, this would be very long to edit. Not hard, just long. Just... Oh my gosh, we're already, like, past an hour, and half of the footage... Actually, like, it's an hour and a half combined. And over half of the footage is just me trying to figure things out or waiting for things to load. God, no wonder why, like, me as an impatient teenager was just like, oh my gosh, Splatoon is so annoying to play. But yeah, like, what's here? It's still fun. Ooh, okay. Wait, I'm gonna go, like, the very top. I was gonna say to throw down this ink missile. And you know what? Maybe that's not my best decision. Actually, we're gonna jump back. We're gonna jump back here. And then we are gonna use our little missile. Let's do, boop, right there. Oh, somebody had Kraken and they were just barely out. No, that was that close. That close to being good. Oh, did Judy just give up? Judy did a rage squid. You know, I mean fair, but also like when the servers were up, it was like, okay, fair enough. But now that they're not, it's like you literally went through the hassle of getting Pretendo, getting Splatoon set up, making sure your gamepad has battery, jumped into a match of Splatoon, waited all that time, and then just said, nah, we good. Or they're looking at the map. You know, maybe I should be less harsh to Judy and not just assume what Judy is doing. Okay. Okay, that lag, though? What'd the lag do? Well, actually, we know what the lag do. Wait, do I not? Oh, right, because I died. I was like, I'll use my special, and then I clicked on it and looked at my map. It was like, why no UI? Where is my reticle? Okay, well, at least the person who lagged me out before didn't do it this time. There we go. See, now we're making it places. Now that Judy has awoken, we have made it places. Okay. Well, you know what? Imagine doing that well and then messing up like that. How am I missing you? You're right in front of me. Oh my god, that's so silly. That's actually so silly. Wait, throw a bomb? No, not enough time. That's a very goober mode. I want to say we won it, but it's hard to say. Okay, it got weird at the end. Like, there was a lot of lag and just super awkward. Okay, we are all back, including Judy. So Judy must have had, like... You know, I always make the joke of their mom coming in for the vacuum. Let's change it up a bit. Their dad came in asking what they wanted on DoorDash. So they were making their DoorDash order, and now they're good. Where were they going? KFC. Of course. Because that's what happens when you play Splatoon 1, is you start thinking of Colonel Sanders. And you're like, man, I could really go for some KFC. I mean, you might be like, well, why wouldn't you think of, like, calamari? And to that I say, that's kind of screwed up. Like, you're playing as these these sentient squid people, and you're like, but what if I ate the squid people? Like, that's just wrong. These inklings look super tasty. No. Oh my god. I keep seeing the killer whales that people are using, and it makes me want to use killer whale again. Oh, we got sniper. We take those. We absolutely take those. You know what else we take? Okay, I was gonna say, like, random prediction of throwing a splash bomb and just instantly getting it right where I'm throwing it. Okay, great time to jump back, to be honest. I'm just gonna throw that back to try to help my teammate. Because there's somebody going after them. So I was kind of hoping they would continue going after and then, like, just kind of, like, whiff. So, might have been a kind of a waste of a special, but who knows? Maybe it saved my teammate. You never know. And I'll never know. Because it was from, like, so far away from the map. I had to look at some stuff. It seems like there has been some good things. Do you understand how a charger works? Like, not to be mean. But, like, have you in fact ever used a charger before? Because you keep trying to use it, like, close range, and it's a very strange choice. Got him. Sorry, Judy, it had to be done. And then we're just gonna pop that just randomly in the base. Probably not going to get anybody, but it's going to maybe delay them. And we take those. Normally, delays are a bad thing, but in this context, they are good. Okay, they have their bomb special, so I'm just going to wait. Okay, I hit somebody. Not the right person, though. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we established before that there is a little bit of lag, but if there's lag in this match, I'm not sure. Random... Oh, I was going to say random splash bomb, but it was just going to hit a tower, too, so... It's fine. That's definitely us, though. I'm covering the score, but it's fine. It's fine. I honestly did not actually check to see what things I am covering. So thankfully I'm not covering my own score. I'm just covering my enemy score. I think there's a lot less mind games when it comes to Splatoon 1. Just because the meta is very different. And, like, granted, this is just turf war. So, like, in reality, it's not going to make that... I was going to say, it's not going to make that big a difference, and then I just, got that splat. Alright, we are trying out another weapon. Oh, excuse me. It's not a new weapon, but it looks like we've got quite a bit of rollers. And I'm the only shooter here. Now, I'm not an inking type of weapon, so thankfully, everybody else on my team basically is. Like, the brush is kind of like 50-50, where it's like, he is aggro, he is paint. But if I'm the one who's painting the most, that's not a good sign, at least on this team. So, right, and then we have Splash Wall. So Splash Wall is something that I haven't really used much of at all in Splatoon 1. I've used it in other games. Like, it's fine, but it's definitely a more defensive thing, and on a kit that's super aggressive, like, it can work, because this does not have range, like, whatsoever. And then we also have Killer Whale, which is kind of more of, like, a distance thing. Yo, just to make it as funny as possible, just kind of box him. Oh, dude, that would have been so funny if we actually got somebody with that. But unfortunately, we did not. Though, I did get a splat. And that's what matters, right? Truly. Okay, backing up. Oh, god dang it. I just got hit by the Octoling moves. They have, like, quick super jump up, too? Okay, we definitely don't want to jump to the guy who just died. That'd be a bad idea, because it's actually impossible. Oh, I could have thrown... Okay. Being up close to their face does not always work that great, but I could have thrown, like, a splash wall to stop him from swimming up there. And that would have been, like, a neat-looking thing. But I don't know if it necessarily would have been optimal. It just would have completely confused them. Oh, that does not last long either. But it doesn't matter. Yo, but it actually doesn't matter. Let's go. Is anybody? There is somebody coming this way. Can I get him, though? I cannot. Okay. I just wanted to do the funny thing. I really wanted to do the funny thing. But listen, am I going to get any splats with it? Probably not. Same answer of, am I going to get best inker? Even best splatter, honestly. Okay. Just kind of have to throw this down. Firing down. No, I'm an inking weapon now, guys. I'm 100% an inking weapon. I mean, we did fine. We absolutely made it through. Now, what I'm going to be super stoked, though, is when we get Aerospray. Because believe it or not, despite that being my main in Splatoon 3, at first it was Silver Aerospray, and then it was Gold Aerospray. But despite that fact, I haven't used Aerospray in this game. Like, when I say the only thing that I've ever used in this game is basically the end zap, I'm not kidding. Alright, here we go. Honestly, like, it's been a really nice back and forth when it comes to this one. And these are two maps where I'm like, yes, absolutely. Like, we barely saw Arowana Mall. And Hammerhead, it was like, oh, this is cool to see, but, like, we saw them all once. I was like, are we going to see them all again? And the game is like, no, actually. The neat part is you're not going to see any of this rotation again. And I'm like, oh, okay. When it comes to actual weapons that I'm used to, the reason why I was terrible with the unzap is because I'm terrible with aim. And that's why Bucket was such a good thing for me to try, and why I was like, oh my gosh, this is really fun to do, and being able to pop off. And for this, it's like, yeah, it's kind of a hit or miss. Not only that, you have to be super close. So like Splatoon 3, I have used the 96 gal quite a lot. But, like I said, you have to be, like, super freaking close. That's so sad. I didn't see the splat bomb. I didn't see the splat bomb. Oh, I was 1 second from pressing it, too. Oh, my gosh. But yeah, like, for that one, it's definitely got a lot more distance. And it's just a lot better for me. Whereas for this, it's like there's no range. I'm more of a turfing person, and as you can see, this is not a weapon you should be turfing with. You can. It just makes literally no sense, and you just have to hope that your teammates are great. Especially when bomb-wise, the only thing you can throw down is Splash Wall to, like, just completely try to cut people off, and that's realistically it. I'm gonna do the funny thing. Is it gonna get anybody? Probably not. Yeah, because they're just gonna stay in base, which honestly I don't blame them. What? How did my splash wall kill somebody? They just went to walk out and walked into the splash wall, and it was like, oh, that's it. That's all, folks. That's all you get. Like, oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, but I always feel kind of bad in these situations because it's just like, oh, there's literally nothing you can do unless there's somebody out. Like, you can't just jump out. Oh, and it looks like one of them just straight up gave up. Which, like, fair. Like, they're probably just waiting. Dude, that... Can I... Okay, I can't hit there, which I did not realize. Dude, I feel kind of bad, though. I mean, this is... Listen, y'all wanted the Splatoon 1 experience. It's just that usually, I was the one that would happen to. It's never really been reversed in Splatoon 1. It's weird. It's super freaking weird. But hey, you know, a win's a win. Okay, so I thought that there was going to be a new rotation at 7, and there was not. We do have a different weapon, and depending on how this goes, will depend on if it's in the episode. But, yeah, once I realized, oh, I can just, like, record something else for an hour, come back, and see what's in the rotation, I had already hit to start playing the game, and we didn't actually end up like disconnecting, which is nice, but it's definitely one of those things of like, whoops, I kind of wish I would have thought about that. Right, okay, so this weapon has beacons on it, but I mostly wanted to try it for the Kraken. Yeah, I have not actually used Kraken in this game. That does not last long, and there's like no freaking end lag on that. What? What do you mean? I have several questions. Okay, they had 3 damage up. Because I was like, they hit me like once. Why has that killed me? But no, that does explain a lot. Kraken does not last a long time, but it also doesn't have like any end lag, which is crazy to me. Okay, this guy's gonna be an absolute pain though. So in that way it's not... Oh right, there's no vertical flick in this game either. Because I never played roller in this game. So it's like, where's my vertical flick? It hasn't been invented yet. God, imagine... No, come on, really? Same guy? Same guy, dude? Okay, I got Avenge, though. And that's truly what matters. What also matters is that I can beacon. Who knows if anybody's been using the beacons, because I, as the beacon user, completely forgot about them. First time, genuinely, not even lying, first time I've ever used a beacon in this game, too. And better yet, I'm pretty sure that, the one... I'm so bad. I'm so bad. The one variant that he was using, I don't remember using that in this game. I remember maybe using it in Splatoon 2. Watch, somebody's gonna be like, that wasn't a thing in Splatoon 2. What are you talking about? But I don't know. I know it's not in Splatoon 3. It's hard to say. But yeah, honestly, like, roller works for me. Because I can just go around and ink. I have absolutely zero troubles. Beautiful. I mean, we died 4 times. Okay, we're going on to Moray Towers, which honestly, I really never was the biggest fan of this when the game first released, but as time went on, I've kind of gotten a little bit more of appreciation out of it. Okay. I was not expecting the 4 casual roller squad. Thanks, Nintendo. That is absolutely a interesting matchmaking decision. Sure. Especially on Moray Towers. Dear God, this is going to be a nightmare. But yeah, like, I don't know what I'll show, but we did get this and Kelp Dome. I was hoping we'd get Salt Spray Rig. But for tonight, this is going to be the last rotation that I do. Because I don't know what we're actually going to have video-wise. Like, I don't know how long a video this is going to be. Oh, good. We're also going up against a charger. Oh, dear God. This is going to be a nightmare. Can I land on you? Okay, the answer was no. But I can land on you. I can get you? That was so dumb looking. Oh my gosh. Imagine, in like Splatoon 3, that would have looked so cool. There, I just looked so derpy, honest to God. This is such a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that was such a bad idea. Listen, my thought process is I'll come up from behind. Apparently nobody's gotten this part. Wait, I'll just throw this down. Okay, worst killer whale, because it just completely got rid of my entire vision. Wait, but it doesn't matter, because the beacon actually worked, though. Wait, like, what do you mean the beacon actually worked? What is happening? We are 3 rollers on Moray Towers. Okay, I'm dipping. I'm absolutely going to dip, but I'm gonna throw a beacon down here. And then that way, my team can still get through. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Game? Are you kidding me? Really? Dude, on the four rollers, you just decide to kick me off. On the 4 roller? That's so toxic. That's so toxic, game. Oh my god. On the 4 roller match, Moray Towers, where we were actually decimating. That's so rude. I'm so upset. I hope they still won. Going into Kelp Dome now. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, thanks, game. Thanks for that. Literally have basically been having 0 problems whatsoever, and then it's like, oh yeah, no. No, you're out now. Cool. See, now I'm starting to remember why I get frustrated with this game. Because at least for, like, Splatoon 3, you had something to progress towards, right? Like, it wasn't just gear. You have the catalog. And I think the biggest thing that always just kind of subconsciously bothered me for a game like this is that you don't really have much to progress to except for, like, the fun of playing the game. The other problem is, though, I only played Turf War. Oh my god, great. Actually great, though. But yeah, I never played ranked, and that's something that I want to change. Now the fact that we have Pretendo, I can actually go towards that, but I'm not going to go for a specific rank. I'm just going to play it, like, for fun. Have a good time. Which, I don't know how much of this I will play. I'll probably just every once in a while play some Splatoon 1 just for the heck of it. Same with like, some of the other Wii U games. Except for maybe, like, Mario Kart 8, because there's literally no point. Hello there, sir. Dude, why does that go so fast? Why is Kraken so fast? Oh my god, that's insane. Wait. Yo, wait, are we actually cracked? Are we actually cracked with roller? And then I just died to that. Dear God. Dear God. Wait, who can I jump to? I can jump to you. Perfect, because then I can just hide my beacon. I'll hide another beacon here, so then if anybody does die, we're good. Granted, they know I'm coming this way. Actually, they don't anymore, because this guy is coming down this way. Hi there! What can I say except hello there? Okay, it doesn't really fit, but, you know, get my drift. Absolutely get my drift. I would make a Joy-Con drift joke, but this is the Wii U. Joy-Cons hadn't been invented yet. Okay, well, he's going that way. I'm sure he has plan, but I also have a plan, and that... Dear God! That's terrifying. Oh my... I swear, was that like a late edition? Because I genuinely do not remember that sub-weapon. Like, it's absolutely absurd that that thing exists and just, like, hits just by bonking into you. It's not even an explosion. It's just, oh, this landed on you? You're dead now. Like, what the heck? Taco Boss came in and was like, boom, I seek you. And I'm like, oh, so you do. The weird thing is that became curling bombs. I mean, once I have the ability to use them, I will be very stoked. Okay, I literally just made an annoyed noise, made a frustrated face, and instantly afterwards, it was like, oh, okay, we'll make sure that you get into the match now. Like, thanks, game. If I knew that would have worked, I would have done that ages ago. But yeah, like, overall, like, Splatoon 1, like I've said, it definitely has had lobby connection issues, even if there are people playing. And the fact that now you have it be to where it's not when Pretendo first launched. And just in general, like, not a lot of people are thinking, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Splatoon 1. You know, for a lot of different reasons. So now it's going to take even longer, and you just have to kind of hope for the best. But that being said, I am glad that we did get a match. What a weird interaction. What an incredibly weird interaction. See, this is why I love Splatoon 1. Like, now that I'm older and I'm like, I don't really care. Like, Splatoon 1 funny. I keep thinking that I have bomb, and I don't. I just have beacon. Thank God for my teammate, because that was terrifying. Dear God. Was there, like, a fast bucket in this game that I just genuinely don't remember? I mean, I guess that is technically possible. Okay, I need to put... I'm not low on ink. Jeez. It's like, did you know? Did you know you're low on ink? Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I love that. That's so dumb. That's so dumb that you could just swing directly afterwards. Like, what are we doing? Got him. Thank God. His name is Power, but I just made sure he was powerless. Honestly, kind of a great show, though. Like, if you haven't seen that, I think it was only one season because it got canceled. It was basically like a DC universe where they were making superpowers for devices to help people be protected against like superhero fights. So it would be like, oh, this building broke, and now it's gonna fall on my head and kill me. It's like, oh, here's this umbrella that will just like capture the debris so that you don't die. You know, like that kind of stuff. Or like, oh, you're now going to be put in a bubble. Or here's a watch that will alert you to an incoming attack, you know? Oh my God. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Okay, I was going to say, if this doesn't work, I am going to instantly Kraken. And then it worked. So apparently the threat of being a Kraken sometimes just works. And that's great. Other things that are great is that I'm just going to swim. I'm just going to use my Kraken. I could have used it for longer, but I'm like, it's short anyway. So I just make this tiny little line. Game. Game, seriously? That's twice now. That's... Oh my God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Dude, this is so irritating. This is so irritating. Like, I know I said I don't care about the progress, but, like, I still want to get credit for playing the game. And it literally went until 0. And it's just like, nah, you didn't play the game. What? Seriously? You made me wait, like, 7 minutes with all of these people, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, you can play the entire game except for the last second. The results don't matter. If we go through a third match where we get to the very end of the match and I disconnect, that's it. That's just the end of the video. I'm not lying to you guys, because I should at least be close to like level 9 at this point, since both games I was like overwhelmingly winning. And then the game was just like, but what if you didn't, though? What if you weren't connected to the internet? And I'm like, but I am. but I am connected to the internet. And it's like, I don't think you were, buddy. Hi! Hello there. I... Listen. Listen, I saw the trail. I just thought it was from the other guy that died. I didn't even think twice about it. Oh my god. Weird Splatoon geometry moment. We're fine, though. We are fine. Honestly, I'm gonna go back, though. Definitely one of those moments where I'm like, wow, I wish I had a regular sub-weapon instead of a beacon. Okay, I was gonna say, like, we are in so much trouble. That does not count as a kill. Okay, there we go. Just gonna put that down. Oh, and he breaks the Seeker. Beautiful. Love to see it. Nah, I'm good. Again, weird Splatoon moment, but at least he got got. Honestly, I'm noticing one big thing is that there's a lot of, like, really just tiny geometry that will just be on the map that you just can't, like, walk down. And it's just, it's very strange, to be honest. Okay, I'm actually just gonna put this here. And then I'm gonna... Okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen. This has been a really weird match. And the fact that we're now losing just completely tells me that this is probably going to be the one that actually goes through. Like, listen, y'all, this is when I'm going to start getting bitter, okay? Like, that's how you know somebody loves Splatoon, when they've got to the point where they're just like, I completely hate this game, and they're still just playing it, honestly. Oh, right, Carbon Roller. Oh my god, that is so much damage up. Dear god, they heard, oh, Carbon Roller is faster but weaker, and they're like, are you sure, though? I will make sure that is not true. They go, okay. Sure, buddy, why not? Okay, listen, it's not gonna be great. Maybe. I think we might have taken it. Game, I swear. Okay, I saw a tiny little judder when Judd showed up. Jitter. I saw a tiny little jitter when Judd showed up. And I was like, don't you do it. Don't you dare do it. Finally, I'm lovely. Ooh, we got the yellow ink. Let's go. Yellow against purple? Question mark? Is that going to be the color? Okay, yellow against pink. You know what? I'm still here for it. We got the lemonade colors. Man, it is nice seeing the different colors, though, because I just completely forgot altogether what they were like. And now here we are, and it's kind of great. Okay, I need to get better with actually placing beacons, though, so I think I'm going to place one here. And then I need to actually get ink before I go this way. I did see Sniper. Oh, right, that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me because of the grades. Uh-oh. Does he know? I mean, he did. What? Weird game is weird. Oh, no, I was just about to activate the Kraken, and the second I pressed it, he shot me. So at least I kind of kept my special. But yeah, that is completely unfortunate. I actually didn't even know E-Leader was in this game, which is wild to me, because, like, E-Leader is the bane of my existence in most games. So not knowing about it being here is kind of crazy. The other thing that's crazy is the fact that we basically haven't seen many snipers. And I think just in general, like, sniping in this game is definitely a lot worse than it is in other games. In, like, Splatoon 2 and 3. Oh, how? How, though? No, I'm good. It's just gonna land on him. It's just gonna land on him. Oh, that was great. That was actually great, though. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. Dude, no joke, actually just went cracked. Actually cracked, though. There's no way that I'm gonna pull anything like that off again, because there's probably... I was gonna say, there's probably like an E-leader over here. Turns out there isn't, but... Oh my god, this game's interactions are so silly. Honest to God. Okay, right, I can actually jump to you. Not that the game recognizes that I'm doing something that doesn't need to lag me on. Because it will just be like, nah, we're gonna lag. Please, please. Dear God. Oh my goodness. Listen, what I'm learning is that in this game, now that I'm older, I can actually adapt. And that's great. That's honestly just great. Because, like, I'm not expecting a lot of casuals to be playing Splatoon 1. And maybe it's people just returning from Splatoon 2 or 3. Which, by the way, I'm very curious who else is playing, like, Splatoon 2. Because I feel like that's the one where it's just, like, you can play it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I would really want to go back to it. Maybe when the Switch 2 comes out, playing Splatoon 2 on the Switch 2, will the internet be better? Will it be worse? Because it's connecting Switches to Switch 2. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, okay. 3 rollers. 3 rollers and a junior. And they have an E-leader on their team. Oh no. Okay, I need to actually get ink. Okay, well this was unexpected. Definitely did not expect them to instantly, like, go after me. Go this way. I need to wait for it to, like, actually go away, and then go backwards. Dude, why is this guy being so aggressive? Can you just be... Okay, good. I was gonna say, can you just be focused on me, and then just, like... Oh! Okay, listen, he did hit me back, but... That's fine, because Kraken is a beast! Oh, that's great. You know, I'm almost wondering... Okay, I didn't know he was there. That's really unfortunate. But I'm almost wondering, can you do a super jump and, like, go into Kraken and just land with Kraken? Like, that would be wild. I guess it would kind of be, like, its own little, like splashdown. Though it wouldn't have, like, the actual splash to it. Because I don't... Yeah, Splashdown was introduced in Splatoon 2. But that's, like, the closest thing I can think of for it, so... It's what we're going with. Oh, and then E-leader's over there. Oh, dear God. Okay, I really would love to have... Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, I'd love to have Kraken. So I can just actively do something in this situation. No, come on! Yep, I should have just ignored him. I absolutely should have just ignored him and just gone forwards to try to get some more ink down. That's fine. I just hope that no one's over here, and... I was gonna say, assume that somebody probably will be... Okay, what the actual frick? What do you mean? There was just a tiny little bit of ink. There's this flung up. Dude. Dude, that tiny bit of lag at the end. That's actually really kind of lame, actually. Because it's like, oh no, you're getting hit by this. They're dead. They're like 5 seconds past dead. But again, like another thing where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna pair you up 3 rollers against an E-leader? Why do you do this, Splatoon? Alright. I decided to get a few new weapons. And like, listen, hear me out. I know I'm basically going back to my ex. But she has Sprinkler. She has Sprinkler. And y'all know how much I absolutely adore Sprinkler, so I figured, you know what? I probably didn't use the orange one. I probably used the black one. And did not try this kit out. So instead, we're going to use it so that I can use Sprinkler. Oh dear God, we're starting to get to that point of the night where it's just snipers. That's terrifying, honestly. Especially on Moray Towers. I mean, to be fair, though, like, with Moray Towers, it does actively make sense. Oh God, the rumble. The rumble. There's so much rumble, dear God. Y'all don't know. I wonder if it picks up in the mic, though. I'm gonna just put that there. Oh, somebody... It still worked, though! Oh my God, that's great. That's great. I think what must have happened is that they jumped to the beacon behind them to try to avoid the killer whale, and then I just put that down. Look, I can't confirm that's what happened, but that's my guess. I'm gonna throw this down. Try to confuse the sniper. Or I can just get a random person, too. That's neat. Sure. Honestly, the fact of, like, how stuck you get when you go into enemy ink in this game, though. Like, you stop on a dime, and it's like, if you jump back, there's nothing you can do about it. It's crazy. In the other games, like, yeah, it's important, but I don't think it's that important. Like, if you step in enemy ink, it's just like, okay. You know, you just gotta make sure to jump out, and you'll be fine. This, though, you get, like, no jump height whatsoever. Like, you are genuinely trapped. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, though. I don't know where everybody is, but it just seems like a good bet. Okay, just gonna randomly... Really? I hate that... I hate that it just has to tap you, like, once, and it's like, oh yeah, you're dead. It's like, that's so weird. Oh my God, that's so powerful. Because I think it, like, auto-locks onto you, too. It's like, why, though? Wait, did the person get... I think they got splatted. I think that was a brush. I actually don't know if that was a brush or not. Okay, there we go. Gonna just throw that there. And hope for the best. And the best happened. Cool. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna throw... Like, if I see a beacon over there, that probably means that somebody's jumping over there, or they're pretty close to there. So I'm just gonna throw it by the beacon. And that's twice that logic did work. Oh, we had 2 snipers? Yo, okay. They were just playing Breath of the Wild. Cool. Okay. I keep forgetting about how different the momentum is in this game, too. Okay. Just out of the air. Cool. Honestly, really wished that we would have gotten the Kelp Dome. But, like, it's fine. It's fine. It's just probably not gonna go very... He back. He trying to use the Sprinkler aggressively. Almost like he thinks he's me. I was gonna say, thank God my teammate was right there. There was the other guy. He may have left. I'm not sure. Okay. I was like, I've had moments where I've just ignored it and then just died. He's back. He's back. Oh, my goodness. This brush. This brush just keeps coming for death. Okay. No, no. We don't want this. We don't. Aha, you thought I was gonna go up. In fact, I'm running away, because I'm a coward. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. I mean, I'll give a little booyah. I probably shouldn't have, and just gone for the... Ooh. Yeah, I think that's a them. I think that's a them. Yeah, because we barely have on their side. Yeah. Yeah, that sniper's just good, though. Like, I was mid-air and he got me. Just like, jeez, dude. Okay, I waited. I got a completely different group for multiple reasons. And now... we can do this with a Swiffer that we're going up against. But honestly, that's fine. Like, Swiffer-wise, not as worried about. And I think we bought... yeah, we bought a brush, but apparently I didn't equip it. I thought I did, but I did not. And that's fine, because now we just have a brush to play around with at some point. Hello, Sniper. Goodbye, Sniper. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, man. Oh my gosh. I remember, like, at first I wanted to use chargers in this game. And then it just got to a point where I was like, oh, like, I think it was on Salt Spray Rig. But people figured out the sniping spots. And like, okay, well, this is actually really annoying to deal with, so I'm just not going to be a charger. Because if they get close to me, I'm going to have a hard time, like, getting to them. I think that's about, like, one of the reasons why I just was so adamant to not try anything else. What am I doing? Like, first you keep giving me moray towers. And then you're giving me snipers on moray towers. Wish you have bubbler. Just gonna toss that down. Get out of my face, dude. Dear God. Like, we're winning, but... this game... okay, this game's momentum is why I really hate moray towers. Because you have to squid. In other games, you don't necessarily have to because you have enough momentum. But in this one, it's like, oh, if you don't actually use the momentum for a lot of these jumps, you just go nowhere. It's like, what? Fuck, dude. Freaking heck, dude. I mean, I think we still won. Yeah, we still won, but it didn't feel like it. Oh my god. It's so annoying. That is so incredibly annoying. He's a bubbler, though. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna die because he's gonna come backwards. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. There's a sniper in this game? Oh my, it's you? Oh, mother fricker, dude. How many are in here? I think maybe 5? 6? Okay, so if you just mash it, you can do 6. Which is kind of wild. Also, did not intentionally get that KO, it just kind of happened. Okay, well, I traded anyway, but, like, of course, that's when I kind of pop off just the tiniest bit. To be fair, though, it's another situation where it's 3 rollers against a charger. Why, though? Why? Why? Why is this like the third time that this game has done this? All right, let's see. I did not realize we were actually in a match. But this time, we get to try with brush now. Which means that we get to go fast. Super freaking fast. And we get to be the person now that just lands on people and just does that. But still probably dies from it because it takes like 4 or 5 hits to kill with a brush. Which, like, honestly, fair enough. It's kind of the same issue that I have with arrow sprays, though. What happens? Right, it's sprinkler. Okay, I can't get back up there. I actually can't get back up there. Oh my god, game. Frickin'. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That tiny little bit, like, it worked the one time, so I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And then somebody echolocated me, so I ended up dying because of that. Dumbest reasons to die in Splatoon, honestly. Like, what are we doing? Oh my god, and then nobody is actually inking anything on our side. Like, why, guys? We have, like, 2 rollers? Why is no one inking? Like, it's a very strange choice to leave the brush, and I think... Well, no, because that looked like a roller bit. But it's still a very strange thing to go with. Hello, hamster ball. Goodbye, hamster ball. I mean, you still killed me because you were in hamster ball. But, like, listen, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just be the person that kind of just checks to make sure. Okay, good. Somebody is getting that. Thank God. I didn't know Ink Mist was in here. That's so annoying. Oh my god. Ink Mist is so much better in this game. Like, it just, like, specifically targets somebody. They nerfed that hard. It's so weird how different, like, a lot of these bombs are, and then it's like, oh, here's, like, here's Sprinkler with, like, 0 changes. It's like, I mean, it's good. It's just kind of funny, honestly. Don't Ink Mist me. Come on. No, not with the bomb. Not with the bomb. Not like this. Come on. I didn't have enough ink. There we go. Finally. It took ages, but I got 1 person. Just gonna throw that there and hope tiny bit of ink helps a little bit. Dear God. I don't know how anybody mains brush. Like, if you're good with brush, like, bravo. Because, dear God, sometimes it feels a bit rough. Like, out of all these, though, like, in its class, I definitely prefer the roller. My brain is not fast enough for that, apparently. Okay, I know there's somewhere down here. Oh, they just kept going that way. Okay. Fair enough. Listen, I will booyah at some point, I swear. Yeah, we're just swimming away now. What? Why? But why, though? I just throw it out his sprinkler, and he's like, okay, time to get you, time to crush this. Oh, ooh, pretty sprinkler, pretty ink. Oh, I'm dead now. I don't know. Does Sprinkler just do a massive amount of damage in this game? Like, that was actually my only kill the entire game. Was throwing down a Sprinkler, running away, and them just deciding to take water break. Okay, 2 people are jumping towards me. Really? Really? I'm like, okay, I'll actually show this match. And then I just run off the map. And then instantly, when I try to go back, I just instantly die. That's cool. Oh, God. Game? Okay. I don't know what was lagging it, if it was the Seekers. The fact that they have, like, a Seeker version of that, though, is incredibly broken. Finally. Dear God. Like, this map sucks. Game. Game. What the frick? What the actual frick, though? It was like, you know what? I saw that you guys were having a really hard time with just rollers. So our answer to that is more rollers. Like, you didn't have enough rollers. That was your problem. Other way. See, the problem is, like, they have such a good advantage on the greats. Because they could just do that. Our entire team is not able to do anything because they can just be on the grates or past the grates and they can just shoot, and we genuinely do not have the range. Why? Because we are all the same weapon and most of us have the Kraken variety. So that means to use our special, we are literally going to fall through the grates. Like, actually, why though? Like, wait. Splatoon was drunk during this match setup. This is so lame. This is actually just so lame. I actually switch because it only is giving us more A towers. I'm like, you know what? Roller is better on Moray Towers. So let me choose to play on Roller. And it's the one time they switch us to Kelp Dome. And then they put every roller on the same team. Why? Okay. Honestly, after that last match, I'm fine with this. Like, Roller does not work on Kelp Dome, but it is so much better on something like Moray Towers. And this one actually divvied up the team comp. It's not just full Roller. Thank God. Okay, hi Roller. I think... actually, I think it was a bucket. Either way, though, it doesn't really make that big a difference at the moment, because he used Ink Strike. My brain is kind of fried at this point, honestly. Like, I was like, oh yeah, it'll be so reasonable to get to this one point. And now I've gotten to the point where it's like, oh yeah, it's... certainly it's not reasonable anymore. Okay, where did they go? What are we doing? What are we doing? I was on something, they were on something, and then it went nowhere. I think we just hallucinated each other for a second there, because honestly, I don't know what to say about that. Okay. Raven Wii U, there's some beacons that you can jump to if you so desire. Oh, they did jump over. I don't know if they actually launched on to my target, but it's fine. Okay. That happens to me so often, but I'm never the one to actually, like, land on anybody. At least I didn't die, though. Bro, I have beacons, though. I put down the beacon. I put down the beacon to help you. Okay, well, the beacon is gone. That's fine, because it wasn't a good beacon spot. Still, though. At least the beacon is there. Oh my god, I've just gone basically in a figure 8 for this entire match, just covering up what the enemy has done. This one sole person, I've been just absolutely dedicated to taking their work out. And that's it. Just that. You can't go over that game. What do you mean? What do you mean? For several reasons. What? I literally full-blown rolled over them. And you're just like, nah. Are you... Really, game? Really, game, you're gonna do me like that? What a weird match. I think we still won it. Thankfully. The other roller at least was on the other side, just doing their work. The bucket was doing an insane amount of work too. Dear God. Okay. All I really need is like one more win. Or like 2 or 3 more losses. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh. I didn't notice them at first, and then I was charging it. I was like, you know what? What if I just like turn around and I just hit him? Can I? How? How? What are rollers in this game? Like, what are the hitboxes of rollers? Because that was the same swing, but like 2 separate points. Dumbest line ever. Honest to God. Okay. I just had to say, all we need is one more win, guys. And then we'll get it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, why don't you just get decimated? It actually took me 20 minutes to get into this match. Oh my God. I was just playing Squid Jump and just hoping for the best. But yeah, it looks like we have this version of Mahi Mahi Resort, which I actually have not seen this version either. And it looks a lot more open. It's so weird. Like, a lot of the ones that were made in Splatoon 3 were kind of like condensed down and made so much smaller to move around. And I don't know if part of it's like a Smash Brothers thing, where it's like they made the characters bigger, so it just makes the stages feel smaller. Because every time they port something like from Melee, it's like, oh no, here's like on it, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, the next Smash are going to be as tall as the freaking buildings. If not, like, each character is going to be like half the size of the stage. Oh my gosh, I swear. Like, feel free to compare those two. Or like all the Onnits. Because I feel like Melee all the way to Ultimate, it is definitely a huge change. Okay, I don't know what I was doing, but the confidence really showed there. And if the internet didn't freak me out, I would have been fine. Other thing, though, is if I would have realized I had Bubbler, I could have used Bubbler at that moment. Kind of surprised me, because this does not look like the entrance to their base, but it is. It absolutely is the entrance to their base. Oh, and I don't know what the down part looks like. Wow, okay. Yo, we take those. Wait, Mahi's actually really cool in this version. I love how there's like the grates and stuff for you to go up. Because then it's also like a little bit of a risky thing to go there. And it's not just like, oh yeah, it's a surefire way to have good things happen for you. Stop you. And yeah. Not only slowed, but completely stopped altogether. Oh, listen, I feel awful doing this, but it's not gonna stop me from doing it either. I will be completely honest with That will, though. Drowning will end my villain arc. I can confirm that is how that works. 100% completely. How? He was, like, completely behind me. Like, I'm not upset, but I am confused. I can confirm there is confusion. Okay, this version is actually really dumb. This version of Mahi Mahi is really dumb. And I definitely understand why they changed a few things. But at the same time, I do actually like that it's not as... I do like the fact that it's not as closed off and, like, condensed to be, like, more hallway-esque. And it makes it where, like, if you need to go to the left or the right, you can flank a little bit more. So that's so much more fun. But I swear, every time I rejoined this game, it was always like, oh, so you want to play Salt Spray Rig, or not Salt Spray Rig. Sometimes it would be that one, but it would be like, you want to play Camp Triggerfish, you want to play Walleye Warehouse, you want to play Kelp Dome, you want to play Moray Towers, and I was just like, I'm so tired of this game, because every time I jump on, it's the exact same thing. Like, I'm not getting anything out of it, I'm just getting frustrated. At some point, I kind of just dropped the game, because it wasn't out that long before Splatoon 2 happened, and I was like, okay, Splatoon 2, I'm here for it. And that one, I'm pretty sure I've played most of, if not, like, the whole thing. Ooh, and now we get to experience the Bluefin demake. Okay. This is another one where I feel like, story mode wise, that's like the only time I ever played it, because it was never in rotation. Oh, that's so cool. Little flare there. Man, like, listen, I love the maps from Splatoon 3. I think they did great. But there is so much style and flair to how they did these maps, and they feel so different. Like, that's kind of what I hope for Splatoon 4. Is that they're not afraid to do these, like, wacky, like, funny little shapes and stuff. Granted, I think Splatoon 3 does their maps well in making it where you can, like, move around. It's not too confusing. And on top of that, you don't really have as much spawn camping issues. Whereas here, like, I haven't even seen the whole map, because I've spent the entire time completely in base, and that part is very annoying. But, like, outside of that, like, getting rid of that part, it's like, okay, cool. And, like, you can do that in the Splatoon 3 version, but that version is also so much smaller. Like, this is definitely very much like a hallway aesthetic type of map. Which definitely makes it very interesting, because it's a lot more condensed, like I said, in Splatoon 3. Same with Mahi Mahi. And you do still have, like, dancing around stuff. Okay, I was gonna say, like, that definitely should have been a death. Oh, thank God that special is, like, so telegraphed, though. I might be in trouble soon, though. Honestly. Yeah. Dude, what is my team doing, though? Like, I've been out here in the middle of nowhere, and they could have jumped over to me. They could have gone the other direction. Like, they were still stuck in base. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Oh my gosh. That sub is so annoying to deal with. I'm kind of glad they nerfed it. At the same time, though, Ink Mist is, like, completely useless. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like I haven't really been able to play on the map at all. It's just been like, oh yeah, you're dead. Because the other problem with this, with Splatoon 1, that they addressed in later games, is once you respawn, you don't really have a lot of invincibility frames outside of that. So it's like, oh, there's not much you can do. And because they started with the cool great thing, it's like, oh, well, they can just stand in front of it and just kind of destroy you. I have a feeling either somebody disconnected or okay, well, I had 2 rollers. Not that that was their fault completely. Oh, okay, Connor was probably new. It took forever to get a match, but like, there we go. Now we can actually do ranked battles. Yay. That's fun. I do still want to do this a little bit more, because I have a feeling like Moray, I'm only going to show like 3 matches. So much of that was like, I don't want to show this. It's so bad. Okay, I'm really hoping we can actually get like a legit match on Bluefin. Because like we saw a little bit of the map. I mean, we've seen it before, but in this context, it's like, okay, yeah, you're legit only seeing it enough because you were able to like just kind of slip out for one moment. But yeah, this version of Splatoon really is a lot more about control, because you do take damage so quickly, and you definitely have to deal with a lot more like flanking and stuff. Because power up does not help either. Okay, why do you look like you're using a Splatoon 3 weapon? Like, it looks like he's using a stringer. Game. What? It was like, you're not able to connect. It disconnected one person, and then the entirety of the other team. When I said I wanted to see the rest of the map, I didn't exactly mean this? Okay. I was not in squid form. I was no longer in squid form. I don't know why it killed me in that way, but like, sure. Okay. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. Because I was like, oh my god, it's an instant thing. Honestly, though, I hate to say it, but I can't do this anymore. That was my 3rd disconnect, and it's frustrating. Like, okay, Splatoon 1 as a whole is fun, but it has its blemishes. There's a reason why I didn't play that much of this game, and that's the fact that a lot of it comes down to, oh, is this a good team comp for this stage? No? Well, then you're just going to get spawn camped. Did you make one mistake by falling off the map? Oh, well, that sucks because the rest of your team ended up making the same mistakes. And suddenly, there's nothing you can do. You want to flank them? Too bad. You can't get out of spawn. And there have been matches where I was on the opposite side of that, where I was just flanking and there was nothing they could really do. They couldn't get the ground, which is why they changed elevation stuff for Splatoon 2. And even in Splatoon 3, there's still spawn camping problems, but you can at least get out of spawn. You can do a lot more strategy. Splatoon 1, it's not there. There's just a lot of growing pains that this game has, and the connection is not one of those things that helps with those pains. It's one of the reasons why there's growing pains. Because there were times when I would just try to connect and it would be like an hour before I could get a match. And it's like, I know it's not Pretendo not working because I just played 3 matches in a row and they were fine. You know, there was like no problems whatsoever. And then it would be like, oh yeah, it's fine now. And then randomly there would be a spike or a disconnect. And it just like ruins the entire experience. But then on top of that, you also have the team comps where it'd be like, oh yeah, there's 4 rollers in this lobby. Instead of splitting it up or making it reasonable, it just kind of would throw every single roller into one team, and it would be like, okay, the other team has a charger. Like, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating because it doesn't happen once, it happens so often in a game like this. And that's the thing, it's like, Splatoon 1 isn't bad, it's just not necessarily good either. Anyway, though, guys, that's what it's like playing Splatoon in 2025. It works sometimes, and that's the true emulation of what Nintendo Internet is all about. It will most likely not work for you at all. Was it worth making this video? Not really. Honestly, like, I might return to this every once in a while, but the Moray Tower Kelpdome section, that killed me. That honestly killed me, and I should have quit while I was behind, but I wanted to at least get to level 10. I got there, which means that if I do want to play this unranked at some point in the future, it's going to be a little bit easier to get matches. That was my entire goal, so that I could actually experience more of this game that I just never did. But for what I did experience, yeah, it still just makes me sad. Fingers crossed Splatoon 4 is as fun as Splatoon 3. Anyway, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Share us out with everyone known love, brother, mother, sister, father, iguana. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Keep your toes safe. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see a playlist of one of my many playthroughs on the channel, as well as a fun video up above it. And if you look over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see another video, either from my channel or one of my friends' channels. Either way, it's sure to be a fun time. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Keep your toes safe.